I just want to say that I enjoyed our time together, and I thank you for just sharing with me your thoughts and your opinions on different things. And I want to share this verse of scripture with you, Genesis 3:20. Let's look at the Message Bible. It says, the man known as Adam named his wife Eve because she was the mother of all the living. Wow. She was the mother of all the living. Isn't it something how powerful they could say that statement and they hadn't seen the countless people that would be upon the face of the earth, but they are signifying that she was the mother of all living. And when I think about it, I think actually about, because some people say, well, I cannot believe that all these people came forth from Eve, who was, said again, I repeat, the mother of all living. So, but when I think about 8 souls that were alive after the flood, and look up the scripture, this would be a little homework assignment for you. 8 souls after the flood, that the earth was overspread, repopulated from the 8 souls. I mean, who can weigh the thoughts of God? Who can understand his power, his majesty? When we think about it, he said, my ways are not your ways, my thoughts are not your thoughts. And there's a scripture that my dad used to point out to me when I had questions. He would remind me of Deuteronomy 29:29, I believe it is. He said, the secret things belong to God. And although there's some things that we do not understand, God still revelates some things to us or what have you, but how wonderful it is to search some things out. So I want you to perhaps search a bit more on what you were sharing with me, and I'll do some searching, and we will come back to the table. All right, it's been great talking to you. Bye. And you were speaking about Cain and speaking about his wife and all those people and of such, and him going to the land of Nod and finding a wife. But I submit to you Genesis 4:16 and 17 for your dinner. And verse 16 reads, so Cain went away from the manifest presence of the Lord and lived in the land of Nod, wandering in exile east of Eden. Verse 17, Cain knew his wife, one of Adam's descendants, and she conceived and gave birth to Enoch. And Cain built a city and named it Enoch after the name of his son. And there were some things that you were saying, but I just wanted to submit to you, as the Bible states, that his wife was a descendant of Adam, and back in that day they lived long, and back in that day also we see that they married into the family, so to speak, in that time, but because of DNA and different things in this hour that we're living in, that's a complete no-no. But anyway, we're not talking about that, neither here nor there, but I wanted you to see this particular scripture where it says that his wife was a descendant of Adam, and wanted you to consider that Adam's children lived a long time back in that day. And remember, Methuselah lived 906. Remember Seth, he lived a long time, but he had many sons and daughters. And so I submit this to you in the discourse of the conversation that we were having, that you would perhaps go back and study, and you would come back with some verses that are written that I can look and I can see where you further may want to take our conversation. All right. Have a great day.